Anyway, I've been wanting to talk about this for a minute, but I'm not going to burn a lot of time on it. My quick observation of both Wack 100 and Charleston White. I believe both these dudes are agent provocateurs and instigators, and I don't know which one is worse. Probably Wack 100. And I think to myself, what is his purpose? Like, dude, ain't you supposed to be making music? I mean, is this dude's is he a rapper? And with Charleston White, what is he? I mean, I started hearing about Charleston White about 6-7 months ago, and former blood, a former gang member out of LA, looked like he was born in Houston, H-Town. And then I guess Wack 100 is somewhere out the West Coast. That sounds like a West Coast, street name or whatever. But who the living hell are both of these dudes? The only time you hear about this Wack 100 guy is when he's forevermore dome checking everybody. Like, he's the hip hop dome checker. The one that goes around talking about you ain't gangster. This person need to watch what he say. Bobby Shmurda need to watch what he doing. Drake need to not do this. Pusha T need to, it wasn't gangster when he said, and I'm like, man, who the fuck are you? Who is he? And I'm going to tell you who he is. He's an agent provocateur. And I'll be explaining both of these rabble-rousing troublemakers and why both of them, in my opinion, make black men look bad. And they're paid to make us look bad, or even worse. They are Will Smith and Chris Rock. You know what I'm saying? The opposite version, the gangster versions of Will Smith and Chris Rock. Paid to make us look stupid. Because if you go back in the day to the Source Awards was pretty much an award show put together. It spun out of the popular hip-hop magazine, the urban hip-hop magazine, The Source. But The Source had several other copycat magazines that were like it, that had much more of a street edge. There was XXL. There was, like Hip Hop Weekly. I remember Vibe, but Vibe was more laid back. Vibe was for your more, kind of like urban educated coffee shop type, a cafe shop type, black person. And then there was just a whole lot of them. There was different hip hop magazines, and there was something that all of them had in common. They would always, each and every week, or each and every month when they came out, they would always have somebody, they would have a beef. Like, whoever was beefing in hip hop, it would be advertised and just about promoted. And it'll be pushed as, the biggest and the main thing that goes on among black men. Beef, beef, beef. Just beef and conflict. Beef, 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 conflict. Fighting and back and forth and just always conflict and who said what and who shot up who party and, which show got shut down, East Coast versus West Coast, Chicago versus Cleveland, Bone Thugs, and you remember when Bone Thugs was back and forth with Do or Die. They always push and promote beef and conflict among black folk. And from my observation of Wack 100 and Charleston White, because I be looking at Wack 100 and I be like, there's a serious lack of dads in the black community, because I feel like a lot of people are damn near looking up to this dude as some type of authority figure. And I'm like, nigga, who the fuck are you? I mean, you ain't the regulator, the checker, or the regulator of no damn body. You look like somebody that just got dug up out of penitentiary. You ain't the face of the race. Don't need to be the face of any damn thing. Not with these kids out here blasting each other like cockroaches. Shooting each other for the hell of it, man. We don't need old ass dudes like that. And I believe he looked like he Generation X, my generation. We don't need old ass dudes like that sitting around being, the completely messed up example of a man that he is. And Charleston White just seems like a clown to me. He got a little bit of a G edge to himself, but for the most part, seems like a clown. And I don't know why it is that people take him so serious. But just my quick observation about these two paid agents, man. These guys are paid agents. I'm out.